I have absolutely no predictions on what's going to happen with this episode, other than that I hope that we get to see some kind of instance of John Doe or Joker. With that in mind, let's go. Batman the Telltale Series, Episode 5, Part 2. Take 1. Hey guys, Sweet Tooth the Talker here. I am back with Batman the Telltale Series, Episode 5. We're going to go ahead and continue where we left off. I was going to recap where we left off, but honestly, my stupid fried brain doesn't remember. Oh yeah, we stopped Harvey with the hostage situation. Yeah, that's right. It comes back to me.
Your usual tea and the entire pantry, I'm afraid, didn't survive the fire. This is from my own personal supply.
Thanks, Alfred.
He still wants to take care of us.
We're not the only ones that took a hit while Mayor Dent was in power.
Well, at least you've ensured Harvey won't be hurting anyone else.
I forgot. I gotta be ready. I gotta make choices here.
These last few weeks, I worry about the toll they've taken on you. Facing off against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll. Those were men you once trusted, and after finding out what you did about your father, people must seem a great disappointment to you.
I have you, Alfred. I haven't given up hope, or I don't need friends. Yeah. It is a lot within the past, what, week? No, I'm sorry, 2 weeks. He spent a whole week in Arkham Asylum. Just passed out on the bed. I still refuse to believe that. I'm gonna say I haven't given up hope.
Always letting you down, even those whom you admire.
Not everyone is like my father or Oswald. And what Harvey became, it wasn't by choice.
Exactly what he said.
And me. Everything that happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago.
We had this conversation before.
This is my fault. All of it. I told you I wanted to leave your
I get why you're worrying
father's
about it,
employ.
though.
But if only I had the guts to do something instead. Your mother, she wanted that. Wanted to put an end to his crimes. If I'd helped her, if I'd stopped Thomas, none of these.
All that matters is fixing it. I wish you had. You're not to blame. I mean, technically, you're employed as a butler, so... I mean, you just gotta do what everybody says, right? So you're not exactly to blame. And I think you said something about speaking up about it before, at least, like, just bringing it up. So I think that is enough. After all, you can't really stop the... You can't really stop the men that had these things in motion. Right.
Horrors would have occurred. Lady Arkham, Oswald, even Harvey.
I don't blame you for what happened, Alfred. You did the best you could in an impossible situation. And it helped to make me the man I am today.
Thank you, Bruce.
But our work isn't done.
I completely agree with Batman said.
The children of Arkham are still out there, and Lady Arkham.
With both Penguin and Mayor Dent off the board, she's the only remaining piece.
We need to figure out her next move. The only thing we do know is that she moved on from her plan to poison the city. With Penguin gone and my CEO access restored, and finally log into Wayne Enterprises.
I'm sorry, when did that happen?
And see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in
When did that happen?
Cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale. We might be able
Show
to figure out
me.
the children of Arkham's next move.
Alright, whatever.
Your
Let's do this.
administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Let's see what Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
Master Cobblepot's
He
sense
even
of humor
changed the
hasn't
frickin'
changed much
file
since you were
icons.
boys.
Can we just see what he was doing?
I love him. Alright,
Penguin was
surveillance. Let's check
tapping
it
the
out.
Surveillance systems across Gotham. Any building using Wayne Tech security could be spied on from the CEO's office.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless... Hold on.
Security. Let's open
What
that
do we
first
have
before moving on to
here?
anything else.
They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with a Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. If Oswald was the brawn, Vicky is the brains. So let's check her file. She may have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for.
Alright, well first let's check the records.
Oswald altered several public records using the Wayne network. Oswald manipulated my records as well.
It would appear your degree was in sociology.
And my medical records.
There are some, well, but colorful diseases.
Annoying, but not hard to fix.
Oh, that's better.
Well, no surprise here, Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records. His background is completely fabricated.
He was enrolled at Cambridge. Ridiculous.
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled.
Let's look at
All
her
mention
file.
of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this? He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
What is it Miss Vale wanted to hide?
Indeed. Alright, we already went through here, so let's check out the financial report.
Oswald certainly wasn't very frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts to return, it appears.
Also explains how the Children of Arkham had a seemingly endless supply of guns. Oswald was using Wayne money to arm them.
Oh no.
Oswald was trying to buy an island.
What on earth for?
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets and likeness to brand the place. Like it's some kind of tourist attraction.
He was going to call it
Falcone Island. We need to figure out Lady Arkham's next move.
Of course.
Okay, right click to back out, and let's go to the Lady Arkham file. Oh, I should have read the
Vicky Vale,
thing down there.
mid-30s, reported for the Gotham Gazette. And not in the public record. Her true name, Victoria Arkham.
To think she was here, in the manor. She gave nothing away of her true nature then.
Let's back out real quick. And go to... yeah, the codex. Alright, we got new information. Harvey Dent's long, bloody campaign to save Gotham from itself ends not with a bang, but with a whimper. The friend I thought could work a miracle in the mayor's office wound up a victim himself. Irrevocably broken on the floor, just a few steps away from where I first endorsed him to the voters. A tragedy, yes, but one that's finally reached its conclusion. What is it? The manor is in ruins, yet Alfred is untouched. The man is indestructible. I regret leaving my home undefended while I went after Oswald, but even with Alfred barricaded into the Batcave, he was still able to back me up in defeating Harvey. There's still a lot of complicated emotions for us to work out regarding my father, but right now, we need to focus on the problem ahead of us. With Gordon. How strange to fight alongside Jim Gordon along the halls of Gotham City Police Headquarters. We've gone to battle together before, but I never expected we'd have to fight there. Even though he was wounded, I expect he'll make a full recovery. He has to. With Commissioner Grogan dead, someone has to step up to lead the police. Gordon is just the man to do it. Yeah, that's how I became commissioner. She's back on the force, and I'm glad to see that. There's a lot of work ahead to get Gotham back on its feet, and the more good cops like her, the better. Yeah, what do you have to say about Lucius? With Lucius, I truly have the best and brightest developing my arsenal. Now I just have to make sure we never allow it to fall into the wrong hands again. Normally, I'd take this responsibility entirely on myself, but I'm learning. I need Lucius to create these tools, and I need him to help me protect them. Vicky lost her top lieutenant when I put in Oswald behind bars, but she's been quiet. Where is she? What is she planning now? This isn't over yet. Not by a long shot. The commissioner and I had our differences, but when things got serious, he proved he was a good man. He saved me from getting killed inside GCPD headquarters, but unfortunately it cost him his life. This war against Lady Arkham and her corrupting influence has claimed too many lives already, and now the police lack a leader. I think Jim Gordon could do the job, but does he want it? Oh, the poor Vale family. Vicky murdered her own foster parents in order to hide her supply of the drug. It seems cold and calculated on the surface, but there's something about the brutality of the crime that still haunts me. That wasn't just a move to further her plans and goals, it was personal. It felt like revenge. Yeah, I don't like how that ended either. There's gotta be something going on. My city has been torn up and turned upside down. Yet somehow its buildings still stand, its citizens still walk the streets, and one day it will be free of fear. There is one last thing standing in my way, and her name is Lady Arkham. With Oswald out of the picture, I finally have control of Wayne Enterprises again. It's an unexpectedly good feeling. Not because I missed the boardroom, but because I now know no one else can be put into danger by my own technology. Yeah, no good thing. I suppose I should write Oswald a thank you note one day, since he did such a masterful job of demonstrating just how vulnerable my technologies were to hacking. The problems have been noted, and these sorts of oversights will never happen again. Thank you, Ozzy. The Gotham feed. What's up in the news? Talking about how Harvey blew up the city. At least 30 are feared dead as emergency crews use heavy equipment to dig for survivors in the rubble. The bomb also started a 4-alarm fire that fire crews have yet to fully control. In fact, the GCPD only became aware of the blast when the 911 switchboard was overloaded with calls. Police Commissioner Grogan has yet to make a public statement, although anonymous sources say he intends to speak out against the mayor in an internal police event later that day. Talking about how he destroyed the manor. We actually need to read this. In a shocking televised announcement... You put this on TV? Sir. Mayor Harvey Dent announced a civil seizure of the Wayne Manor and estate. According to Dent, the seizure was necessary to help fund continued police actions against the children of Arkham, while also serving as a punitive measure against the Wayne family. Virtually every legal consultant contacted by the Gazette agrees that the mayor has no authority to take such unilateral measures, but experts disagree on how to stop the mayor. In recent weeks, scandal has surrounded the Wayne family, with evidence and allegations ranging from fraud and embezzlement all the way to kidnapping and even perhaps murder. Criminal and civil cases were expected to last years into the future, but according to Dent, the needs of Gotham can't wait for the slow wheels of justice right now. CEO Cobblepot arrest. Yeah, we already know how that happened. Murdered by the enforcers. Yeah, we already know how that happened. I'm not gonna rehash stuff we've already seen. So now, let's go back to the Lady Arkham file. Woo, I didn't bore you guys with more reading. Yay.
Vicky
I at least
embraced his
skimmed
identity
and pointed
followed
out the
through on a
important stuff
twisted
to know.
crusade.
Her mask inspires fear. Not unlike Batman.
I just need to find her. The Children of Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity. They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum. But the message fell on deaf ears. Until they found a leader Gotham couldn't ignore. The Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries. But yet, it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give us a fresh perspective.
Okay.
Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the
Yeah.
Batcomputer should be able to... There. No more holes.
Now let's see what she wrote about.
She was looking into Arkham patients. Reviewing records, checking submissions, prior histories.
Yep.
She was trying to figure out who was actually sick and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father.
I mean, that is
Vicky
noble.
was digging deep. Gotham City records, Freedom of Information requests, posts to conspiracy forums. All to find...
It's a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
Uh-oh.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
We're onto something. Vicky wants to bypass the security at a
Oh,
Gotham
complete
landmark.
Chapter 2, Episode 5. Woo!
Without a man inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. She'll have to get her hands dirty. And when she does, we'll find her. Speaking of...
Catch her sneaking out
Is
into
it
the kitchen
Lady
for a
Arkham?
midnight snack and we get her.
No, it's one of Lucius's prototypes. On the move.
Uh-oh.
But Lucius locked everything away.
Well, he needed a better lock.
Oh.
She stole from you? After we opened our doors to her? After all that you two...
Alfred.
Yeah, I know, Bruce, but... why
No,
would
she
do this?
probably was like
Is she
borrowing
that
it.
cold?
Hang on. She betrayed me. She must have a reason. She's messing with me. She must have a reason. Like, come on. Selena doesn't really do anything unless she needs to. So,
Hearted?
she must have a reason.
That selfish?
She must have her reasons.
Well, I'm sure she does.
Computer vision.
I mean, yeah, she does steal
The
for the sake
prototype
of
she
money,
stole.
but like
It's an
from
electronic
Bruce,
skeleton
she
key.
must have had a
With
reason.
it, you could bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
That key is far too dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands, especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Get the car ready, Alfred. And Alfred, let Lucius know what's happened. I'm going to get some answers from Selena.
My best guess is she probably stole it in case somebody catches her and she has a way of talking herself out. I'm assuming I kind of like half listened on what the thing actually was, but we'll keep watching just to see what happened. God, the sound in this game, it's so good.
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits at least.
Don't
Clearly
look
my ride
surprised.
needs a tune-up.
You should know by now not to underestimate me.
I thought you might be busy with, I don't know, saving the world. I'm flattered I rank so highly. But I know you're not here for me, are you? I don't blame you for wanting it back. I'm surprised you had a toy like this. No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more exciting. Why should I give it back? So
It's beneath you. It's too dangerous. Hand it over. Yeah, hand it over.
Potential.
Just give
Enough
it back.
games, Selena. Hand it over. Now.
You just have no imagination, do you? Catch. It's clear you're not gonna be any fun, and I'm not in the mood for a fight. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty. Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne. Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman, Scourge of Gotham.
You
I don't
talk a
believe
good
you.
game, but I don't buy it for a second. You're not that shallow.
You really think you know me that well?
I know that whatever this started as, that's not all it means to you now.
The
Yeah.
only thing it means is that I'm very good at my job. I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd get out of here too. This town hates you, hates your entire family. Just leave it all behind. Do something more meaningful with those skills of yours. You don't need the money, but think of the fun.
I'm not like you.
I can't just turn my back and walk away when things get tough. I guess I'm not like you, Selena.
Ooh.
No. You really aren't. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines. Isn't that right? My copy of the Boy Scout Handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rule.
Harvey was out of control, and he wanted to destroy Gotham. If you did the same, and yes, I'd put you behind bars in a heartbeat.
Looks like we're back where we started when we first met on that rooftop. Enemies.
That's not what I want, Selena. I don't want to be enemies.
Look, Bruce. I
Yeah.
admit that what you and I had, it wasn't terrible. But you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting. But still a job. And that job's done. I'm done with you. It's not complicated. I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be. I'm a thief. That's all I am. I told you that from the start. I never pretended to be anything else.
Stop. It's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit it.
You'd like it if that were true, wouldn't you? Why would you even think that? I've made my feelings pretty clear. Why aren't you listening?
You saved my life. You could have left me to die back in that warehouse, but you didn't. Someone who's only out for herself, who's just a thief, wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah? Who would?
A good person. That's who. A hero.
You know, after I found out you were Batman, I thought nothing else could surprise me. But you just keep on surprising me.
Hug her. She needs the hug. We need the hug.
Well, it's been fun.
See you around?
Maybe.
Oh, that was good. That was a nice thing to end on.
Lucius, I've got the key.
All right, fine. Let's get the hook out of the way.
Hold on, Alfred's on the line. Hey, Alfred,
Bruce, Lady Arkham, she's here. I tried to keep them out, but...
Oh,
Alfred? Alfred!
you touch Alfred and I will end you 3 times over. Maybe 4.
Alfred!
All right. I'm going to go ahead and put a stop to it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for next week's episode. I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.